Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday night. I had to think there for a second. I am coming to you with a haul. It is a Destash haul. I often do Destashes just for fun because I like to try a variety of different things. There are certain fragrances that maybe I just wouldn't necessarily grab if I, doing like a pre-order or an RTS directly from a vendor. But I've received things in the Destashes that, again, I wouldn't normally grab, but like I find that I absolutely love. So it's kind of a way for me to diversify my scent preferences by trying new things. And one of my favorite Destashers on one of the Facebook groups posted that she had quite a bit of wax she was looking to destash and was offering an amazing price, $35 shipped for over 3 pounds of wax. And I've ordered from her before and just loved everything that I've gotten. So I purchased that destash from her and she shipped it out, I think like Saturday, and I got it this afternoon. And I just didn't feel good today. So as soon as my husband came home from work this afternoon, I took a big long nap. I don't know if I'm getting the flu or if I'm just kind of like feeling headachy from weather changes. Sometimes that happens with those pressure changes in the environment, but I did not feel good. So I unfortunately slept for like a good, my husband did not bother me at all, took care of our baby, and I slept for like a good 3 or 4 hours. But now I'm kind of wide awake. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and do this haul. I'm baking some blueberry banana bread. So without further ado, let's get into it. So there are actually a couple of new to me vendors in this Destash, so I will start with those. One is Rocky Top Waxworks. Now I have heard amazing things about them. One of my favorite YouTubers, wax YouTubers, is Charity Rose, and she, I think she just did a haul from Rocky Top that looked really good. So I have been meaning to order from them, but just haven't gotten around to it because there's some vendors that I know I love that I've been, kind of prioritizing purchasing from. So I'm really happy to be able to, try this and get something of hers and see if I like it, because that might convince me to go ahead and finally just place an order. So this is Appalachia, which is juicy, sweet Macintosh apple and farm stand apple. Wow, yeah, and this is apple. This is almost this is like almost a body care apple, which I like. I'm a fan. Oh my gosh, I'm a fan of body care type fragrances. Swanky does a lot of those, and I really like them. And yeah, this is like a body care apple. It's like a very juicy body care apple, almost like a green apple. It's good. Yeah, so I'll be interested to see how this performs. This is, I think she does a few different sizes, but this is her 6-piece clamshell. And such cool designs. I love all the little, like the glitter and the rhinestones in there and the little like apple things. It kind of reminds me of all of the decorations that the Bathing Garden does with their wax. So, and I think it just adds such a cute touch. So that's Rocky Top Waxworks. And then I have a little sample size That Smell Good shop, couple of wax cubes here. I have never ordered from That Smell Good shop either. So this is Venus de Milo, which is lavender, mint, and rosemary. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's really nice. This is also very body care. This reminds me of Rosemary and Mint by Aveda, like the Aveda shampoo and conditioner. Once in a while, I'll splurge and get that for myself. It can be kind of on the expensive side, so I don't do it all the time, but I absolutely love that fragrance, and that is definitely what this reminds me of. Okay, then I think everything else all of these other vendors I've had this one too. Yeah, so everything else I've had before. Not necessarily the fragrances, but the vendors I've tried. She gave me a Scentsy bar in brown butter pumpkin, which I've never tried brown butter pumpkin. Oh wow, that's good. Is this new? This might be new for this year. Yeah, I wonder if this is new. I watch all of the videos, I just can't remember. Oh, that's nice. What does this remind me of? There's like a very distinct brown sugar note in here. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Like chocolate chip cookies. Like the recipe on the back of the Toll House chocolate chip bag for chocolate chip cookies, and you make them with brown sugar. That's what this reminds me of. It's like but not the chocolate, just like that cookie base, like that chocolate chip cookie base, and then maybe a little bit of some pumpkin pie spices in here as well. That's really, that's good. Yeah, that amazes me how much that smells like chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if I'm the only one who got that from this, but that's good. Okay. It smells like it's going to be a decent performer too. Then from Dessa's, she gave me a couple of things from Dessa's. This is Book of Shadows, which is fresh blackberries, bonfire bliss, creamy oat milk, and cedar wood chips. Oh, oh, that's good. Wow. Yeah, sorry. I just couldn't get enough of that one. I definitely get the blackberry, and it's like a very genuine, like tart, fresh picked blackberry. Maybe not overly tart. I guess that's maybe not the way that I want to describe it, but not like a sickly sweet blackberry, like a true fresh picked blackberry. And then I'm guessing what I'm smelling next is those cedar wood chips, and then just a little bit of like some smoke in there. It is really, really good. It's a very unique fragrance. That's exciting. I've never had Book of Shadows because, again, I don't know, those notes just didn't. Now, like the creamy oat milk, I don't know if I'm really smelling that. Maybe something a little bit creamy. I mean, I don't know that I would like pick it out as oat milk, but maybe just kind of like something that adds a little bit of like a creamy base to this. Ooh, that is really good. I'm really excited to melt that. And then also by Dessa, she gave me one of the samples that she got, which is Coffee House Cobbler. I don't know that I've ever had Dessa's coffee. Ooh, but I definitely might try it because, oh, that's good. So that is a fresh brewed coffee. That's a fresh brewed coffee with like a blueberry cobbler. Which I love that combination. Coffee and like blueberry bakery is just, it's perfect to me. That's really good. I'm excited to try that too. I haven't purchased from Dessa's in a very long time. I was living at my previous house last time I bought from her, just because there's been so many other pre-orders that have been open that I've wanted to take part in. So that's really good. I'll have to, gosh, that I need to order from her again for sure. Okay. Then Vintage Chic scents. We have this is Hocus Pocus buns, which is sweet bakery dough wrapped around butter, cinnamon sugar, a big marshmallow. Let's see here. Wow. I definitely get that dough. I get bakery dough, cinnamon. Maybe not so much marshmallow here on cold, but that's a really good dough. That's a really good bakery dough. And that also smells like it would be fairly strong on, well, it's strong on cold, so I feel like that's gonna perform well when it's warmed. Also by Vintage Chic Scents, we have, and the other reason I love this Destasher is because she often double bags her wax, so it just does not lose any fragrance, which is so great. This is very seasonally appropriate. This is Helene's Gingerbread House Day, which is gooey butter, buttery vanilla, fresh rolled dough. Sorry, I had to pull that closer to see. Fresh rolled dough, buttery gingerbread, vanilla gingerbread, and a hint of sugared almonds. So that's a very, it says like you just walked into a bakery. So that's like, it sounds like this is going to be a very buttery bakery. Yeah, that's just like a very buttery gingerbread. Not super heavy on the ginger. Now, I'm someone who likes really gingery gingerbread. It's like, I love ginger snap cookies. So this is not, if if you're a little bit opposed to like a heavy ginger note, this is not, just does not have an offensive ginger note in here, just enough to remind you of gingerbread. But that's nice. That's like a dense, buttery, sweet gingerbread fragrance. Really good. And I'm sorry about my dogs there in the background. I need to let them back in. My big dog, my Mastiff, he like hates being outside if the temperature is anything like less than 65. So as soon as he's done going to the bathroom, he starts yelling at me. And then actually one more here by Vintage Chic, which is Sweet Caramel Jackie O. This is rich vanilla bean cake topped with sweet caramel and whipped marshmallows. Lots of amazing bakery here. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's like a vanilla caramel. It's like cake, vanilla and caramel is what I pick out the most. Again, not so much of like the marshmallow on cold, but sometimes marshmallow doesn't really come out very strongly unless it's warmed, if you have other notes that if you have other strong notes in a fragrance. So that may be something that I pick up more when I warm it, but that's a really beautiful bakery. That's a nice vanilla too. That's like it's not like a vanilla extract, because vanilla extract has kind of like a little bit of an alcohol undertone. It's not that at all. It's like vanilla bean, like truly vanilla bean. Ooh, that's really good. Okay. So I think that's everything from Vintage Chic. Yes. Okay. So then Swanky, we have a little mini tub here in Warm and Cozy. This is now I don't know what her Warm and Cozy is, but there's definitely Palo Santo in here. Yeah. I'm trying to pop it out so I can see if I can smell the bottom. Yeah, for sure Palo. Maybe a little bit of amber in here. There's something kind of sweet or vanilla as well. That's nice. I've had like Warm and Cozy type fragrances from different vendors, and it's always interesting to see how other vendors do it, in terms of like what concentration of the different oils that they use, or if they, have a little bit different fragrance combination. That's nice. I'll have to look up exactly what's in her warm and cozy because I really like that. Okay. So that was the only thing from Swanky. And then we have a couple of things here from, this is from Up the Creek Scents. Now I've had this before, I've had Up the Creek Scents before as well, but actually as part of Destashes, I've never had Up the Creek Scents on its own, like I've never ordered from them. So I don't really know much about like their offerings or if they do pre-orders, or I should look that up. So this is, I didn't even say what this is. This is Cinnabuns Over the Fire. Ooh, this is interesting. I get that cinnamon, and then I get a distinct smoky, like fire. This smells like Around the Campfire by Scentsy combined with, this is kind of a red hot cinnamon in here. But it's not, sometimes red hot cinnamon is like just nose clearingly powerful. And this isn't like that. I don't really get bakery. It says Cinnabon, so I'm assuming that there probably is some sort of like cinnamon roll, like dough bakery in here, but I don't get that on cold, so maybe that'll come out on warm. But right now it's like a cinnamon and smoke. It's nice, it's unique. I don't know that I've ever had anything quite like that before, with that like smokiness in combination with almost like a straight cinnamon. But again, maybe there's a dough note here that will come out. And then also by Up the Creek Scents, we have cinnamon sugared donuts. So this is I believe this is just a singular scent oil, because many other vendors use cinnamon sugar donuts in their blends. Yeah, and this is just a beautiful cinnamon sugar donuts. You know, I don't know that I've ever had cinnamon sugar donuts just on its own. So this is really kind of cool to see what exactly this smells like, so that I know what exactly that is in fragrances where it's, you know, it's blended with other things. And it's, oh yeah, gosh, this is beautiful. This definitely does have a bakery note in here. Just a beautiful like fried donut. Again, there's almost like a smokiness in here too, with like kind of a smoky fragrance, and then cinnamon and a distinct sweetness. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then I have almost a full thing here of Sassy Girl Aroma. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember what these are called? Bricks? Is that what she calls them? I had a complete brain fart. I have no idea. Bricks, right? Donuts and Campfire. This is glazed donuts, sugar, maple, and cedarwood. I'm really excited to order from Sassy Girl again. Rose Girls and Sassy Girl are just, Rose Girls was one of the first vendors I ever ordered from, and Sassy Girl is just close to my heart because I think I've been purchasing from her maybe like the second longest. And I'm so excited for her to reopen. I know she's got the new place now after her original shop had unfortunately burned down. So she's rebuilding, and I think she's opening, I want to say come January, or maybe she pushed it back a little bit now. I saw she put another update on there. I just can't remember what it said on her Facebook group. Oh, wow, this is good. I'm actually so I want to compare this to cinnamon sugar donuts. So, okay, so glazed donut, sugar, maple, and cedarwood. Let me compare this now to cinnamon, because the two actually smell very similar. Okay, so cinnamon sugar donuts has a more distinct cinnamon. And then Sassy Girls Donuts and Campfire has a more distinct campfire smokiness. I have been really into campfire and smoke notes lately, so this is just like perfect. This is perfect. It's like she read my mind when she was building this Destash box for me. But that's really good. I'm trying to see if I pick out maple. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting here. It's like a very woody maple, if that makes sense. Like fresh tapped maple syrup. Oh gosh, that is really good. This reminds me of up north. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the diner that we always go to up north. And they always have, usually Saturdays and Sundays, they've got like something special on the menu, like a French toast, like a, you know, a wild berry French toast or that kind of thing. And that just reminds me of like that woody smell. Everyone smells like wood, you know, because a lot of people go up there to camp or to hunt or what have you. So it's on your clothes, that campfire smell, and you're sitting there, you know, in that diner with everyone, and you've got that, you've got, you know, French toast or, you know, some sort of like bakery type of fragrance in the background, and that's exactly what that reminds me of. That's awesome. Okay, and then lastly, she was generous enough to give me an entire loaf, and this loaf is, I should have positioned my camera better here. This loaf is Stefan's Tips, which is strawberry guava and cotton candy. Oops. I've got this positioned on one of my coffee cups here against my Yeti water thing. Okay, this is so good. Ooh, and so beautiful. Oops, and I'm getting wax crumbs everywhere. Well, I'll clean that up afterwards, but this is really so pretty, so glittery. That's a very sweet strawberry. I guess it's probably that cotton candy that's making it so sweet. Yeah, this smells like a drink. Like one of the Starbucks refreshers. Oh, this is really good. So that's really nice to have a full loaf of that. I don't always, I don't really do like a lot of melting of super fruity fragrances in the fall and winter, but so this might be saved for more so springtime. But once in a while I do like to break things up. Sometimes if I kind of get sick of the pine or the bakery or the, the fall spices, then I'll kind of maybe take a little break, or sometimes I'll melt things like this in the bedroom or the bathroom. So that was just so generous of her to give me a huge loaf. So that is awesome. Okay, so that's everything from the Destash. I just got a notification today or yesterday, maybe it was yesterday, that my pharmacist daughter order has shipped. So I am beyond excited to get that. So I'm hoping that might be here like before the end of the week, like maybe Saturday or something. I haven't checked the tracking yet, but fingers crossed for that. So super excited to get that. And then I am working on these, what is it? Summit Stargazing from the Après-Ski collection by Yankee. I'm working on that candle right now. I've got that burned probably like a fifth of the way down. So I'm gonna go a little bit more before I do the review, but that will be probably coming tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again in my next video.